The United States and Russia field two of the most powerful armies in the world. Heavily mechanized and salted with combat veterans, the U.S. Army and Russian ground forces have spent the better part of the last 15 years not only chasing guerrillas from Afghanistan to Syria, but also fighting conventional-style wars in Iraq and Georgia. Now, as tensions between the NATO and Russia place U.S. and Russian ground pounders in the same country Syria are just across the border from one another, the Baltics, the question is, in a head-to-head matchup, which side would prevail? The backbone of U.S. Army infantry is the infantry squad. In light infantry, including air assault, airborne and mountain units, a squad consists of 9 soldiers that further divide into a squad leader and 2 fire teams. Each fire team of 4 soldiers consists of a fire team leader, rifleman, grenadier, and an automatic rifleman equipped with 2 M4 carbines, an M4 carbine equipped with the M320 underbarrel grenade launcher and the M249 squad automatic weapon. Individual soldiers will carry single-shot 84 light anti-tank weapons as issued. In mechanized infantry units, the 9-man squad consists of a 2 or 3-man Striker interim combat vehicle or M2 Bradley fighting vehicle crew, plus 6 soldiers that dismount to fight on foot. A mechanized infantry squad can put fewer soldiers on the ground, but it also has the benefit of vastly increased mobility and firepower in the form of the Bradley's 25mm M242 Bushmaster autocannon, TOW anti-tank missiles, and 7.62mm coaxial machine gun. Strikers are currently armed with M2.50 caliber machine guns, but Europe-based units are receiving a new turret upgrade that includes a 30mm cannon, a Javelin anti-tank missile. The mechanized dismount team also has its own M4 carbines, a M320 grenade launcher, 1 M249 squad automatic weapon and a Javelin shoulder-fired medium-range anti-tank missile, capable of defeating the heaviest Russian armor at ranges of up to 2,187 yards. Recommended. This video shows what happens if Washington, D.C. attacked with nuclear weapons. Recommended. 8 million people could die in a war with North Korea. Recommended. Why North Korea is destined to test more ICBMs and nuclear weapons. Mechanized infantry platoons consist of 3 mechanized squads without additional firepower, although a striker platoon will have a weapons squad with 2 M240B machine guns. Each platoon has 4 M2s or 4 strikers. Light infantry platoons consist of 3 infantry squads and add additional firepower via a weapons squad. The weapons squad is made up by a squad leader and 9 soldiers armed with 2 M240B machine guns and 2 Javelin anti-tank missiles, and allows the platoon commander, typically a lieutenant, to parcel out this firepower to the squads that will likely need it the most. A new addition to the weapons squad is the 84mm M3 Carl Gustaf recoilless rifle, versatile anti-personnel, anti-fortification, and anti-armor weapons system, first introduced in 1946. The result: an infantry platoon with 2 anti-personnel and 2 anti-armor weapons, and a 5th weapon that can function as both. The Russian fields motor rifle mechanized squads and light infantry equivalent squads in the airborne forces. A typical Russian motor rifle squad will consist of a BMP-23 infantry fighting vehicle, a BTR-82A wheeled armored personnel carrier, a 3-man crew, and a 7-man dismount team armed with a K-74M assault rifles, 2 PKM machine guns and ARPG-16 short-range anti-tank weapon. The GP-30 grenade launcher, the Russian equivalent of the M320, is fitted to some AK-74Ms. The PKP Pekhaneg will eventually replace the PKM, but for now the Russian army has plenty of the older weapons. The Russian motor rifle squad is nearly identical to the U.S. Army mechanized infantry squad, except it does not have a medium-range anti-tank guided missile launcher in the same category as the Javelin. Just like in American squads, single-shot, disposable RPG-18 light anti-tank weapons are issued as needed. Pages